Let's check your slope given 2 points practice, the assignment from yesterday. So go ahead and look these over. So I'll look at number 1. If you go from 8 to 12, you're going up by 4, so that's your rise. If you're going from negative 13 to positive 3, you're going up by 16, so that's positive 16, and you reduce that, that's 1/4. Negative 12 to 16, you're going up by 28. 19 to 5, you're going down by 14, and we can reduce that to negative 2. If you have 9 to 3, you're going down by 6. Negative 15 to negative 10, you're going up by 5. So that's negative 5 over 6. 8 and 4, that means down 4. From negative 1 to 9, or negative 1 to 8 is 9, and you can't reduce that at all. The next one, 3 to negative 2 gives you negative 5, going down 5. 7 to 6, you're going down by 1. So if we have negative 5 divided by negative 1, we get a 5. And then 7 to 9 is going up by 2, and 12 to 5 is going down by 7. But we really want the negative to be on top, so it's negative 2 over 7. And then the practice where you're just doing the 2 points, you just plug it into the formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And so I showed you all of the steps there. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, so what I need you to do is go to your Google Classroom, and I'm going to give you slide 14. So you're going to click on slide 14, and we need to insert this into our digital interactive notebook. So once you open slide 14, now open up your digital interactive notebook, and now you should have them both open, okay? So come over here and select the slide and go Control C, and then go over here and go in between 13 and 14. See how that has an orange line now? And you're going to hit Control V to paste it in. So now you have a new slide. So here's our new slide, slope from equations. If you need help on this, ask one of your classmates. They will be able to help you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on slope from equations. We have 3 different formulas that we can use in linear equations. The first one, slope-intercept, y equals mx plus b, where m is your slope. Point slope form is y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. M is your slope, and x1, y1, that is just one of your points that you can use. And then we have standard form, ax plus by equals c. You don't see m in this. It's not obvious. You're going to have to solve for y. So let's write a little note here. To find the slope, solve the equation for y. And that really means we're putting it into y equals form. Switching it to y equals mx plus b form. You hear that dog? It's because I'm outside. Okay, so let's look at our examples. Here are 3 examples on this side, and then we have a few more on that side. Find the slope from the equations. So we are just going to write m equals. I'm going to get my scribble tool, and I'm going to circle my slope. M is your slope here. So this one is already in slope form, slope-intercept form. So negative 2 is your slope. So we can write over here, m equals negative 2. I'm going to put some spaces in there, but I want it to be a lowercase m. So m equals negative 2. Let's see what the next one is. On y minus 3 equals 4x minus 2. So your m, let's do a scribble tool. on your point slope form, I'm up here. M is your slope. And then x1, y1 is a point. So this is your M. So 4. So on those two, they're pretty obvious. Okay, the next one, 2x plus y equals 5. So we need to rearrange this so it's in the slope-intercept form. So let's rewrite it. If I have 2x plus y equals 5, I just need to move my 2x to the other side. So I'm solving for y. We did this a couple weeks ago. So if I solve for y, I'm going to have to subtract the 2x on both sides. So minus 2x on both sides. And I still have the plus 5. So this is actually the same equation. So since it's actually the same equation, we can just write m equals negative 2. Oh, I don't like how that is uppercase. I'm going to make that a lowercase again. And so these two are actually the exact same equations. Y equals negative 2x plus 5 and 2x plus y equals 5. Just this one's written as standard form. Okay, let's go to the next page. Y equals 2/3 x minus 6. M equals 2/3. Make this a little bit bigger. Okay, the next one, this is in point slope form. Oh, I forgot to circle it. Okay, and so this one, your M is out here because this is y minus y1, negative 3, which is your M, x minus x1. Even though these are plus, right here, it's still in that same format. There's Butters. So your M is just negative 3. That's still straightforward. Okay. So let's go on to these down here. These require a little bit more work. So I'm going to use my journal to work these out. So let's open up Visualizer. Find the slope from an equation. So 4x minus 8y equals 8. We are going to solve this. So solve it for your y. So minus 4x. And we get negative 8y because we're just carrying down the negative 8 equals negative 4x plus 8. And then we got to get rid of this negative 8 because it needs to say y equals. So divide by a negative 8. So that gives us y equals negative 4 divided by a negative 8 is a positive 1/2 x. Then 8 divided by negative 8 is minus 1. So then our m equals 1/2. Okay. So I'm going to copy and paste this one over here so I can just rewrite the equation. So it'd be 1/2 x 1/2 x minus 1. And then my slope is 1/2. Okay, let's write the next one down. Half x plus 2y equals negative 8. So we're doing the same thing. We're going to solve for y so we can get it in the y equals format. So we need to do minus half x. 2y equals negative half x minus 8. And then we need to divide by 2. So y equals so -1/2, which I probably should put this as a fraction. -1/2 divided by 2 equals -1/4. Because what is that? All right. And then we would do -4. Okay, so our slope is -1/4. Okay, so we can rewrite our equation. Y equals -1/4 x minus 4, and m equals -1/4. Somebody needs to call the sheriff on that guy. Gosh. Okay, so -5x minus 10y equals -5 is the next one. Okay, so we need to solve this one out, get y by itself. So plus 5x to both sides. -10y equals 5x minus 5. Divide by a -10. So y equals -1/2 x plus 1/2. And so your m is -1/2. Okay. -1/2 x plus 1/2. M equals. Okay, so that is it for our slides. So your assignment now is going to be the slope task cards. So you're going to complete the slope task cards. Make sure you read the instructions. Find the slope for each task card. Type your answer as an integer fraction or an improper fraction. So here are some examples. If the slope is undefined, type undefined. Work out each problem in your composition book. Okay? And it is going to be random. So y'all aren't all going to get the same letters at the same time, but they're all there. Maybe I'll switch that around. All right, so this is due by tomorrow. Y'all have a great one.